The new Lloydminster Nissan is moving. We'll be temporarily relocating to the Big Blue Building on Highway 16 West, formerly known as Border City RV. And before we have to tediously move every single vehicle on the lot, we'd rather sell it. You can save today on our incredible Nissan lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Move a new or pre-owned vehicle to your driveway with deep discounts. The moving out sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. The new Lloydminster Nissan. We won't sell you a car, we'll help you buy one.
Local sports. Local matters. For all things Lloydminster and area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
I'm Kurt Price, the new Lloydminster Nissan. Welcome to the show today. We're here at the Lloydminster exhibition, and we remind you that back at the new Lloydminster Nissan that tomorrow is the final day of the moving sale. So get into the new Lloydminster Nissan as soon as you can. If you're looking for a new car, truck, or SUV, if you buy a new vehicle, you're really helping us out. We don't have to move it out to our temporary location on Highway 16 West. So for you helping us out, we're going to save you a lot of money. And right now at the new Lloydminster Nissan, do not pay for 6 months OAC. So that'll get you through the Christmas season as well in your brand new vehicle. Stop in and see us today at the new Lloydminster Nissan. I believe we shut things down around Friday at noon and start moving everything out to the Big Blue Building that used to be Border City RV on Highway 16 West. We'd love to see you before the big move. BioClean Disaster Services is committed to you and your family, to getting you and your family back to where you were before the disaster, to getting your life back. And they're going to take care of your home, your business, and your possessions, but they know at BioClean Disaster Services that the important thing is taking care of you and your family. You can't imagine the stress that comes along, or maybe you can, and if you used BioClean Disaster Services in the past for fire, flood, or disaster, or drug cleanup, or asbestos contamination, then you know just how helpful they are and how much stress that they can take off of you. They're local, they serve Lloydminster, and they're proud to do so, and they also serve Wainwright, Bonnyville, Cold Lake, and the surrounding area. BioClean Disaster Services, getting you and your family and getting your life back. 1-833-246-8326. Well, our guests today, Vera Gallant and Brad Pelley with the Kiwanis Club of Lloydminster. We're going to talk about the Festival of Lights in just a moment. Lloydminster Bobcats have a few tickets remaining for their daddy-daughter Happily Ever After dance on Saturday afternoon. The dance runs from 1 to 4, and that's over at the Civic Center. It features a DJ dance, a candy bar, sandwiches, Disney-themed drinks, Disney cookies, and of course, what would a Disney dance be without some Disney princesses? Tickets are $100 a pair. Additional tickets are available for $45. You can find the link to purchase those tickets on the Lloydminster Bobcats Facebook page. PBR Winter Classic is almost sold out. There's just a few tickets left, so it returns to the Lloydminster exhibition on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Tickets on sale now for both the Winter Classic, so you can see the Bulls and the Cowboys, and also the Cabaret, which features Bud's Busted 9 Irons. For tickets, go to lloydx.com, and as we say, tickets are almost sold out. The Kinsman Club have their Christmas tree lot back as of Friday night, 6 o'clock. Once again this year, the lot will be located at Aztec Safety. That's right in the parking lot there. Purchase your tree there, and the Lloydminster Kinsman put your dollars right back into the community with things like Here Comes Santa Claus, which we'll get to in just a moment. B. Fisher Foundation invites you to their New Year's Eve fabulous Las Vegas Gala here at the Lloydminster exhibition on New Year's Eve, of course. Tickets are $100 each, and Kim Crockett told us that includes a fantastic surf and turf meal. I got a great prime rib and some shrimp, and some first-class entertainment again this year.
So the big feature part of it is always going to be the dance at the end. And again, speaking cliches, I hate seeing backed by popular demand, but we have had such a great time with Uptown Entertainment, band that we've brought in the last 2 years that we've done it. They are about the best fit that we can find for the sort of evening that we have. And so that's who's going to be back is Uptown Entertainment again, 8-piece band. There's a couple of lead singers on there, and man, can they belt it out. So that's what we've got to look forward to for the entertainment. And Eccentricity, local group, they are going to be doing the dinner music tonight, or that evening as well. And they do just a fantastic job, just kind of setting the mood during the dinner time.
For tickets, call 780-875-3633, or you can stop in at the B. Fisher office. Here Comes Santa Claus is December 2nd in downtown Lloydminster. Once again this year, the Firefighters Association and the Lloydminster Firefighters will be taking part in the Wiener Roast with Synergy Credit Union. And I mentioned we have the Kinsmen who put their dollars right back into the community. They are helping us. They're not only cooking a breakfast, but they're also going to supply some dollars to go towards that breakfast as well. And that starts at 7 o'clock at the Legion. A great pancake breakfast. There's free movies. The Grinch is showing this year, so you can stop in at many times, especially throughout the morning, and then sometimes in the early afternoon, and see the Grinch as well. You can find out all the information for Here Comes Santa Claus by checking out the Here Comes Santa Claus Facebook page, or you can check in the Meridian Source. It has all the details and times listed there. And new this year, Hank of Divorce and Mediation sponsoring the Santa's Milk and Cookie Eating Contest. I wonder if I know anybody who might want to enter that. Brad? I don't like cookies. Carolyn Park is inviting all music enthusiasts to join her at a songwriting circle next Thursday, November 30th. It runs from 7 to 8:30 at Second Cup. The songwriting circle is a chance for artists to get together and grow and learn from each other and thrive with other musicians in the area. If you want more information, you can call them at 780-870-5840. 43rd Annual Gift of Christmas has launched, and Jana Thompson with the Olive Tree told us last week there is still time for families to sign up for the Gift of Christmas.
So how you apply, if you have kids in the school divisions, you can apply through either the public or the Catholic. For families who maybe don't have kids in the school division yet, maybe they're younger, or just there may be a certain situation that they can't apply through there, they can go to the Salvation Army and apply through them. And so then what happens is we can all sit together, we have coffee and donuts, and just sort it all out and organize it all, and then we get ready for packaging.
And here at the Lloydminster exhibition, there are only 42 cards remaining in the deck for their 6th edition of Chase the Ace. If you haven't got a ticket yet, you can stop down at the Lloydminster exhibition and get your ticket. They start at just $10 each, or you can improve your odds and purchase more tickets. And then each Wednesday night, they draw for that Ace of Hearts. And you can subscribe as well, so that if e-transferring or something like that is something you want to do, it just automatically rolls over from week to week. But $42,000 right now really help out with some Christmas gifts, that's for sure. And we reminded to check out the Libby Young auction, the Libby Young Center, who provide health in the area of mental health in our area. They'll help out lots and lots of people in our area. They're holding an auction at 32auctions.com that runs until Saturday, and it features everything from coffee to Edmonton Oilers tickets and everything in between. And it's easy to find the link on the Libby Young Facebook page. We'll be right back with Vera Young and Brad Pelley, and we're going to talk about the Festival of Lights.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
Welcome back. I'm Kurt Price with the new Lloydminster Nissan. We're here at the Lloydminster Exhibition. We're going to talk about the Festival of Lights. We also want to remind you about Superior Water. Superior Water has 2 locations in Lloydminster, and they're open on Sundays, Saturdays and Sundays to make filling your big blue jugs a whole lot quicker and easier. And if you want great tasting water right from your tap, you can call Superior Water and ask about their under the sink reverse osmosis systems, 780-875-6636. They drink Superior Water, and I love the taste. I believe it is superior to anyone else's water. Superior Water open on 57th Avenue Monday to Friday 8 to 6 and Saturday and Sundays 10 to 5. Plus, of course, they have their coin operated location beside 7-Eleven just off Highway 17 South. Let's talk Christmas. It's that time of year where there's been lots of time to put up Christmas lights because it hasn't really been that cold, and now it's getting time to turn those lights on. And this is the 5th year for the Kiwanis Club launching their Festival of Lights, and congratulations on that. We have Vera, Gallant here, and we have the president of the Kiwanis Club, Pelley, joining us to talk about the Festival of Lights this year. Excited for Sunday?
You bet.
Yeah.
We're very
I
excited.
Yeah, good.
wait for this all year long.
So I guessed yesterday when I said it was the 5th annual, and it really has become an annual. When you launched that first year, Vera, did you think that this would become as big as it's gotten?
Yep,
Yeah?
I sure did. Yes.
What was it
I-
that made you think this is gonna grow and grow and grow?
Because it brings such joy to me. So if it brings joy to me, I just assume it brings joy to everybody else. So I just knew it's just going to keep getting bigger and better.
So the launch is Sunday night. Tell us about that launch.
Well, at 4:45, we'll have a couple speeches, and then at 5 o'clock, somebody will hit the button and the lights will come on. We have added some additional items. We've redesigned the park. We change the layout each year to just try and keep people engaged. And we've added some more items for the kids. And we'll have some cookies and some hot chocolate. And yeah, it's going to be a great evening. Weather's supposed to be nice. But yeah, just I think when those lights come out at 5 o'clock, with it being dark enough then, it's just that awe moment.
Yeah.
Has the lack of snow given you guys a little extra time to put up the lights this year? How's it helped you out?
We haven't had to shovel sidewalks.
Yeah, no
Pathways.
shoveling.
No finding your cords underneath the snow?
Exactly.
Yeah, usually we try and get most of that down before the snow flies, and then the majority of it is down early enough. And then, yeah, the last few items we'll put up Saturday just before the Sunday lighting. So,
Who helps you guys out with the Festival of Lights?
Helps out in what way?
Well, helps you put
Decorate?
them out, decorate them, make sure you got the right power. Like, it can't be easy to just find power automatically out in the park.
Well, we have a lot of volunteers. This year especially, we
Yeah.
had a good turnout of members from the community who came forth and helped us decorate. So that was awesome. When it comes to power, I'll let Brad talk about that.
so a few years back we had power supply put in. So there's actually a power distribution box on the outer perimeter, and so then I just run cords and power to all the areas that we need power at.
It's got to get a little bit confusing at times. There's so many lights out there.
And so many cords.
Yeah.
No, it's actually, I have it all, a system for it. So, and it's all labeled which breakers control what. So it's in the long run, it's pretty simple.
We are very, very grateful. I am very, very grateful to have this guy on board, and he's just as excited about Christmas as I am about decorating. So he is fabulous. Without him, I don't know what we'd be doing.
We're already looking at what we can do for next year to make it bigger and better.
What did you do this year to make it bigger and better?
We've added another inflatable. We've got some more trees, some more deer.
More decor.
More decor, yeah. We've expanded the main
Nativity
nativity scene as well, and added a couple items to that. We've put some barn doors on that barn scene, which makes it, it just stands out now. So,
Would you have any idea how many lights are involved with the festival lights, or you got an estimated guess? Maybe you should make that a
I
contest.
I used to know exactly how many lights we had, and then I kind of lost track, especially after last year.
with all the items, there's probably close to 50,000 lights. And there's over 1,200 feet of extension cord.
Is that nativity scene your favorite, or you got a favorite tree or anything like that?
Nativity scene is my favorite, and when we launched this back in 2019, I thought if we don't get anything else, we had to have a nativity scene. And actually, this year we'll have 3.
There's 3, yeah.
Because, unfortunately, I don't remember the family, but they called back in March and said they were downsizing and they wanted to donate a lot of their Christmas decorations to us. So they had another nativity scene. So
Yes.
so it's awesome. Yeah.
You got a favorite, Brett?
Just the park itself, just all those lights. It's just so beautiful in the winter, and even this time of year. I was over there the other night. Just it's easier to replace any blown lights when it's dark, and just watching families come in and the excitement. Even with it just being on for a few minutes, I had families coming in, taking pictures and saying, "Oh, it's on," and it's like, no, the lighting's not till the last Sunday in November. So, to me, it's just the whole park. It's that feel, that vibe of Christmas, and it just brings joy.
56B Street. That's
56B, yeah.
Yeah, North Lloydminster, right behind kind of Fast Gas, right?
One
Just turn.
block west of Tate's Liquor Store.
Oh, there you go.
Tate's gets a
Perfect.
lot of advertising from us.
1 block west of Tate's Liquor Store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything I'm forgetting to ask about the festival that you guys want people to know about before they come out on Sunday night?
All I'd want to say is, life is complicated, life is hard, and it seems to be getting worse. So I know that our park will bring such joy to so many people. And for just a little while, we could forget about the problems in our lives and in our own city and in the world, and just enjoy.
Yes, just come out and enjoy it.
Yep.
Just spend time with your family in the park. And there's lots of picturesque places to take pictures too.
Bring your phone, get ready.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be it's not supposed, like last year snowed, right?
We had a blizzard.
Did we have a blizzard last year?
Yes,
Yes.
we sure did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
It was
dancing in
nice
that
until
blizzard.
1
Yeah.
o'clock in the afternoon, and then the blizzard hit. But this year, it's going to be beautiful.
It's will be like -1, so it's not even that
Well,
cold.
now that you guys are all set up, are you all set up?
Just
It
a few
can-
more things left to do.
A couple things put out, yeah. And then
I just picked up some more decorations not decorations, ornaments for our nativity scene
Nativity, yeah.
yesterday. Dropped them off, so hopefully we'll be doing that Saturday, and we'll be ready.
Now it can snow and get everybody in the mood for Christmas.
It can snow on Monday.
On Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you both.
Not on Sunday.
Appreciate it.
Thank
you,
you
Kurt.
so much, Kurt.
We'll
We
see you on
appreciate
Sunday.
this.
Looking forward
yes.
to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Jerry Frank is going to join us next, and we're going to talk about the lights and sounds of Christmas House. That launch is coming up Friday night.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to support the communities we live in. When you support Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, you are supporting local nonprofits and initiatives. Since 2020, we have donated $60,000 to local nonprofits, youth sponsorships, and various special projects. When was the last time your insurance company did that?
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
Welcome back. I'm Kurt Price, the new Lloydminster Nissan, and joining us is Jerry Frank with the Lights and Sounds Christmas House. Thanks for joining us, Jerry. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. I appreciate you coming.
How many years now?
We always lose track, but I think this is the 13th time.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's been fun.
How has the lack of snow helped or hindered you?
Well, it's been great for setup because you're not fighting with a foot of snow and you're not losing things and everything. You're not getting wet as much, but it'd be really nice if we had some snow before Saturday, but it's not in the forecast, so we'll see.
Yeah, well, it does help put people in the spirit, doesn't it?
It does. It's really weird. Like even myself, setting up the display and stuff, I don't really think that I'm in the Christmas spirit yet.
Well, your sweater and your hat shows you are.
Well, I had to get those ready for today, so.
Yeah. So, how many lights this year, Jerry?
I have no idea because we've switched mostly to RGB lights, so you can have way less lights and do way more.
What's RGB? What's that?
That's it's a special type of light where it has red, green, and blue all in the same light.
Oh, okay.
And then you can control what bulbs come on, essentially. And so then you can create any color with it. And so instead of having, like when we used to have the arches that were done with regular lights, we used to have over 6,000 lights just in the arches. And now I can do that same effect with 300.
So, the backyard lit up again this year. When did you start? When did you start putting lights up?
The day after we took down my daughter's Halloween display.
Okay, so November 1st.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much November 1st.
November 1st or 2nd is when I actually started getting serious in my backyard.
Yeah.
And everything. So.
How long does it take you to set everything up? Like, are you ready?
We are like 98% right now.
Okay.
And everything, but we'll be ready for the weekend. And we figure. In total, we've gotten more efficient at it and we do different things every year, but we figure somewhere around 250 or so man hours.
I can't imagine where you start. Like looking at your backyard, your front yard, of course, the front of the house. I can't imagine where you start. You put up one thing, go, okay, we're on it now.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it does take about 3 or 4 trailer loads to get everything in from the Seacan that we have that we get from Musgraves and everything. So that's where we start.
Yeah.
And then we just make big piles in the backyard of all the stuff. And okay, this goes in the front yard. This goes for this area. This goes for this area. This is this. And we got 5 or 6 totes just of inflatables. That we can cycle in and out and everything like that. So, because we always try to keep it fresh and change it up, and so that it's not the exact same layout or exact same show every year. The front, that's a little harder to do, but the back, we make sure it's always a little bit different and stuff. But every year with the front, we always try to, add 1 or 2 new songs or take out some of the ones that have been playing for a few years, bring back some of the ones that we've done before, whatever. And just to keep it a little more fresh and everything so that people get a bang for their buck and get to enjoy it.
So tell us about Friday night. What do you got planned for Friday night?
Nothing.
Oh, is it Saturday?
It's Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. I've been saying it was Friday. I got my dates wrong here.
I was going to say hopefully sleeping, but...
Oh, it's Saturday. I've been saying Friday.
Yeah, no, Saturday.
I got my dates completely
Saturday the
mixed up
25th.
here. Okay, what do you got planned for Saturday?
Okay,
then?
Saturday.
Well, you can tell us what you got planned for Friday, but maybe Saturday might be a little more fun.
Saturday will be more fun. Yeah, we are going to. It'll be open for the public to arrive anytime around 6:30 or so, and then the lights will come on for the first time. We'll do the little countdown thing and stuff like that right at 7 o'clock. And Big Brothers, Big Sisters will be there to help us out. They're going to be handing out pizza from TJ's Pizza, as well as we're getting a bunch of cookies from Safeway, and we're going to supply a bunch of hot chocolate and everything too, so people can come in and bring their kids and their family, and like I was sending out a little letter to all our neighbors and stuff, warning them and thanking them and stuff like this in advance. And I said, even bring your crazy Uncle Leroy from Edmonton, and whoever, bring them all.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good time. So
you mentioned Musgrave. Who else helps you out with this?
Musgrave is our big sponsor because they give us a sea can to store everything in for the year and stuff. Because I don't know where else I'd put it.
Just one, Jerry?
It's just one. It's really full by the time I'm done, but because we ran out of room in our yard for sheds and stuff, so that's taken care of there. But last year, Canadian Tire stepped up and they've been assisting us, and they did again this year, so that's fantastic. And Home Depot stepped up this year as well, so we were able to get some new items from them as well, and some, the consumable stuff that you always have to, replace, like clips and zip ties, and you don't know how many zip ties we go through in a year.
Oh, I imagine.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Do you have any, what have you learned for tricks of the trade? Like if you were going to help somebody with their Christmas lights and put up, is there anything that you would suggest to somebody, this is what you have to do, or this is a way you can save some work?
Well, there's a lot of options out there, but biggest thing I find is just like, it's great to put up lights and then leave them up, but in 2 years you're going to be re-putting them up anyways because all the clips are just going to die.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter which clips you buy. Pardon me, I haven't seen one yet that does well with the UV rays and everything. They all just get brittle after a while.
They're all going to dry out.
Yeah, a little bit of wind, they're going to go. So, I mean, it can seem like a bit of a time saver, but every now and then you're going to have to take them all down and put them all back up anyways and things. But I don't know. I just when I do it, I like to hide cords as much as possible and hide access or whatever, and do it that way so it looks neater and finished and little things like that. But as for time savers or anything or whatever, but
how come you keep doing it? Why do you keep doing it? Year after year?
I think we're just kind of into the rhythm of it now and the tradition and stuff, and so it's really hard to break a tradition. So like we know that it brings a lot of joy to the community and stuff, and so that's a big motivating factor as well. But like I said, when we're doing the launch night or just out talking to people in the yard during the year, and you're talking to these people and they've been here, saying, yeah, we remember the first year, and it's just like, man, you've been here every year. That's great. And it really has become a family tradition where everybody would, at Christmas time they go out and they do their own little twinkle tour or whatever. And ours is usually the final stop. They stop at our place last or whatever, or they make sure that they stop at our place anyways. Mm-hmm. and everything. So it's great when you see that. And I remember the one time I was out in the backyard talking to somebody, and this lady was going around and she was FaceTiming a relative and showing her all the lights and stuff like this. Well, the relative was in the Philippines. So we are international type of things. So it's fun when you see things like that and everything. And I mean, one time we had a family come through, and the mom's got a clipboard, and they're all running around looking at stuff. And I go, "You doing a scavenger hunt or something?" She says, "Yeah. Do you have this?" I think I took like 90% of her list.
Who helps you put it all up?
Mostly it's all in the family. My daughter is usually my oldest daughter is our creative design person for the backyard. She kind of tells us how to set everything up. And then my son as well, my daughter and her husband, and then my son helps out a lot. And then we actually do get a couple of the high school volunteers for their community hours and stuff like that. So we have a couple of those who come and help out and everything too. So
that's neat.
Yeah, it is. It's fun when they get excited about doing it and everything too. So
you mentioned Big Brothers Big Sisters. Who else are you raising funds for?
This year we will be doing the Gift of Christmas and the Salvation Army Food Bank as well, because they always, I mean, like the food bank, everybody gives lots of money and food to the food bank this time of year, but we like to be able to give the donation for after Christmas, because by the time that Christmas rolls around and they've handed out those hundreds of hampers that they give out, their shelves are pretty bare. So we like to be able to give them some money to help restock the shelves for the next few months.
Yeah,
because that's always the the tight time for the food bank is after Christmas, because everybody says, I just gave them some stuff before Christmas and everything. They should be good now. But no, like I say, there's so much food that goes out from that location before Christmas that the shelves are pretty bare afterwards, and they do quite often have to go out and actually purchase food to refill the shelves.
So donating is easy.
Donating is easy. We have 2 locations on at the house. So the one is a mailbox right down by the hedge, right in the front of the main display, so that people can put their money in there. Or if they're going into the backyard, there's another donation box right as you come into the backyard.
How'd you do last year?
Last year was low, comparatively, and everything. I forget the exact total, but it was definitely lower than it had been, and everything. But I mean, you know, doing this for, well, the 12 years we've done it now, we have raised somewhere in excess of $30,000 that we've given to various charities. So that's an accomplishment.
It is an accomplishment,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And power bill. We always talk about power bill. You have some people help you out with that too, don't you?
No, actually,
No? Oh, I thought a few
no.
people-
That one's on our shoe and stuff.
I
like
thought
that,
a few
so.
people insisted on helping you out locally.
No, not anybody's come directly to us and said, you know, let us do this or anything like that. But
Well, now's your chance to ask.
hey, we're always accepting donations for whatever, but it's all good. So, but no, the power bill is, I mean, I think the power bill is negligible, really. I mean, if we have a cold December and I plug the vehicles in more, that'll cause more of an influx on the power bill than the light show does.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long you leave the lights up?
We will be leaving them up till, I believe it's January 6th this year. That's the Ukrainian Christmas holiday day and stuff like that. I can never remember if that's their Christmas day or if that's their Christmas Eve. But whichever, it's, you know, I've talked to lots of Ukrainians, and that's kind of the year mark day. So we always go till then.
Yeah.
And so that's a Saturday this year, so that'll be our last night.
Okay.
So
Anything I'm forgetting to ask? Oh, I know. Your neighbors. You always want to tell people, be courteous of our neighbors.
yeah, please don't block their driveways and things like that. And I mean, you know, normally it's not an issue. Everybody's really, really good about it and stuff. But we have had a couple instances in the past. But overall, our neighbors are very supportive of the whole thing and everything. And they know it's just for a few weeks and stuff like that. So it's no big deal, and they really appreciate it. And I know, like, I'll see lots of the neighbors throughout the year, and so I'll just kind of check with them. Any issues this year, and things like that. And oh no, that's great. We love what you do and stuff. And ran into a couple of them yesterday when I was handing out the new neighborhood letter, and there's, oh yeah, can't wait for it and stuff. So it's like, okay, good.
Yeah.
You're not throwing rocks at me yet. That's a good sign.
Yeah. Thanks, Jerry. Anything forgotten?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Saturday night.
6:45 is a good time to arrive. 6:30, 6:45. Give you a chance to get in, see everything.
Yeah.
And everything. So.
Is there where do you suggest people park? And just walk over? Or?
Usually people will park on 57th Avenue.
Right.
Or the Big Brothers Big Sisters always provides a little bit of traffic control, and so we always have the blockades up, but they will usually direct people into the Lutheran Church parking lot, which is just across the street.
Exactly.
And so that works out really, really well. And then we try to take down the barricades as quickly as the crowds kind of dissipate and everything, so that it frees the street back up. But it works well. So
Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate what you do for everybody too.
thank you.
Spread a little Christmas love this year again.
There we go.
Yeah. Get everybody in the spirit.
Yep.
We needed more without the snow.
It's really weird, and it doesn't look like we're getting any anytime soon, too.
I never have trouble getting into the Christmas spirit. I just don't. I look forward to it each and every year.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I did my 3 little snowmen and a light post and a reindeer yesterday, and I was
Yep.
thinking about you while I was putting them up, because it took me
Yeah.
about an hour and a half. And I was like, God, I got 4 things here I put out. Jerry's got like a gazillion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to come over and visit your snowman family's cousins that are at our place, because we got the same set. So.
You do you?
Yeah.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, and remember to like and follow Live with Kurt Price, and we'll join you again.